So a few months back, I managed to film a pod of dolphin, which I called the megapod, as they were transiting False Bay near Cape Town. It was about 1,000 to 2,000 dolphin, more than I'd ever seen before. And I posted it on Instagram, and I didn't think much of it. I did have a good feeling that people would appreciate this kind of footage because I was able to get quite close with my drone, but I had no idea this video was going to go viral. It's over 1 million views now and counting, and I really wanted to follow up that video with something special to get even closer to dolphin. So I remembered the Sardine run was happening this year in South Africa. So I called a local dive company called Go Dive SA, who were running Sardine run tours on the Eastern Cape near Chinsa, South Africa, which is a little town north of East London. And a few days later, I was standing on the beach in my wetsuit, waiting to be ferried out to the Great Sardine Run on a inflatable boat with 9 other excited nature lovers like myself. As you can see from the video, it's quite hectic to punch out through big waves, and the captain has to get the timing just right, or else all hell will break loose, I'm sure. But nothing like that happened. These guys are super experienced, amazing skippers, extremely experienced, not only in beach launches, but beach arrivals. It's interesting on both sides how they manage to avoid the waves. The next thing that happens is you drive about an hour and you begin to see dolphin, you begin to see birds, but in such profusion, it's hard to describe. To be inside of this zone where billions of these sardines are all like a river of fish. They're riding the cold water currents all the way up the coast from the North Atlantic, where they begin this migration, all the way to Durban, where they end up being netted on the beaches and dying because of the warm water, which they're not used to. And once you're in that zone, you see how the dolphin are the masters of ceremony of the ocean. They corral and push the bait around, and they begin to push them into these big bait balls. And once that happens, the gannets, the birds that dive under the water for the bait, begin to arrive and dive straight down. And when they hit the water, it sounds like somebody's punching the water. It's something you have to hear from inside the bait ball in order to appreciate the power. Of course, it's a bit intimidating. You don't want to get speared in the head by a diving gannet, but at the same time, there's so much to look at. There's sharks, there's seals, there's dolphin, there's whales, there's all sorts of marine creatures, all in the same zone. It's unbelievable. It's something that I hope everybody has the chance to do in their life, to just see this much animal life in one place. It's really special. The days are long. They can be quite hectic and very tiring, both mentally and physically, but I can guarantee you the memories will last a lifetime. The skippers were amazing. The people that I met were amazing. The staff at Crawford's Beach Lodge fed us well and were very friendly and welcoming, super supportive. And I can't recommend the whole experience enough. Please like the video. Please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Leave a comment. Ask any question. I will do my best to answer. It really helps out my small but mighty channel. And in return, I promise to bring more of these types of videos to you, filled with lots of ocean goodness. Until the next time, enjoy.
Tired. It's a long, good day, but I'm tired.